Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. I was saying 1 or 2 missions. I think it's going to be more like we're going to probably have like 10 videos, but we're still going to try to blast our way through this. Micah and I are in the Twin Steers. We're going to head over to we have to go to the warehouse here, which is where? There's a warehouse very close here. Yeah, right there. Okay, and this has steel rolls, right? Metal rolls, yeah. And we have to go. Is there a way to get there from there? No. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, Micah, but here we go. Put your big boy pants on because we're about to head out on an adventure that's not going to be fun. It's going to be fraught with forwards and backwards because I got to back up, so hang on a sec. Just like that. Perfect. All right. So we have brought the Twin Steers out of retirement because, honestly, I think on this map even they still are the best hauling platform. Sorry. I stopped and looked at the map and almost killed Micah. How are you doing back there, buddy?
I'm on your butt.
That sounds unpleasant.
It must be fun to drive in real life.
I would think it's pretty boss. All right, so we're going to be hanging a left up here, taking this dirt road. And hopefully we won't flip over. But you'll notice that you have all-wheel drive and diff locks if you so need them, and I think we're going to need them. Because most of where we're going is not on the road. Okay, let me see something real quick, Micah, because this is looking very ugly. Why you gotta make me so ugly?
Well, anything's better than that stupid long trailer, that's for sure.
Dogs!
Yeah, that trailer was what's the matter, honey? Oh. Oh, Lordy. I can see us coming back down this hill with some luck. Loaded with steel rolls. The good news is when we come down, we'll be coming down, so it won't be so hard on the truck. But look at this. These trucks are just great climbers. I mean, it really is a good truck. It's just awkward. Boing. Whoa. Whoa. Watch that one. You might want to swing out a little further. Yeah, we won't have any problems getting these out. There's no issues at all. But I will say, look how this thing cuts through the snow. It does just cut right through, which is nice.
Look at the wheels.
But I think we're going to have to find a different route back. I don't know. Look at that, though. Man. Okay, so here at this junction, we need to somehow go to the right. The warehouse is down in the bottom of the thingy there. And I think coming out, Micah, we're not going to come back this way. We're going to go straight ahead and go out a different way.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
That'd probably be smart, yeah. So let's do this. And we're going to load up the factory with stuff. And then we'll have the main block done.
Hey, you said track IR does not work with this game?
No, it does not.
Man, that sucks.
It would be pretty cool if it would, because when you're in the cab view, that would be really neat.
I know, I can't see anything when I'm coming up over a hill.
Oh, are you playing in cab?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky. All right, folks, so we're going to get down there. I'll catch up with you when we get down to the bottom. All right, so we're arriving at the first stop of our journey. Now, stop there, Mr. Micah. I'm going to load up, and then I got to go to the right, so I'm going to have to back up. Let's go ahead and put these steel rolls on here. There we go. Load it up. And I'm going to go. Actually, I got to go where you are, but.
I don't. I'm just
okay, all right.
Right up into there.
Back on up. And that's our road out that you're on right there. It's not looking much like a road, but at least these things kind of sit low on the trailer, it looks like.
How many? 4?
Yeah, 4 of them. I don't think we'll need all 4 as of yet, but I think we'll need just 4. We don't need 8, but we might as well get them and put them over there because there's a lot of back and forth to that factory anyway. So.
Oh, I couldn't run over that tree.
So let's get back on the main road. That's our goal right now, is to get off these back roads and get to the main road. Uh-oh, where's Micah? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, so we're going to work our way through this forest. Oh, man. There's a tree up here that doesn't fall down. Just so you know.
Yeah, I hit one already.
Yeah, I gave it a little tap. And it told me no, don't touch. It said no touchy. I will respect it from now on. It gave me a slop. Sometimes a truck needs a good slop. Yeah, this road, even though it's like pretty intense, it's definitely a better trail than what we were on before. So I don't know why I made that marker, but you doing okay there? Yeah, this wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
Because you don't have those curves like that other route had. This is a much straighter road, so.
Kind of liking these big tires. I didn't think this. I thought it would be a lot.
No, this truck is
tippy than this.
Nope, it's a monster. It is tippy though. If you have cabins on here, it will tip over easy. But with lower loads and stuff like that, it tends to stay pretty. It's a good truck. All right, folks. So we'll catch you when we get to the main road. We'll be back. All right. So Mike and I made it back to the main road, and I think we're going to stop a minute here to get serviced. Come on, pull up next to me, Mr. Micah, and I'll get a fuel truck. Let's see here. We are going to the rolled steel factory, so we're going to actually take the main road there, which is nice. We got a road that goes right there. Actually.
My one truck's got fuel in it.
I have that. Well, if you look at the unloading zone where we're going, I actually have the Ank up there with a full trailer of fuel.
Okay, let's go.
So let's just go. Let's just do it. Do it, man. The Terror Twins are on the way. Actually, that's you and Carp, but.
That's cool. Chaos Brothers.
The Chaos Brothers. So we have the Ank straight up ahead here. You're going to swing, or not straight ahead, swing to the right, Mike, on the Ank will be parked right there. You can just grab fuel as you pass it. I've never been this. I don't know that I've ever gone to the road steel factory this way, but we'll see how the road looks. Off we go. What gear are you in, Mike? Are you just running in auto?
I'm in auto right now, but usually when I go up the hill, I throw it in high.
Yeah.
But I didn't change it because the hill's kind of short.
This is exactly what these trucks are made for.
Really?
Oh yeah, for like mountain icy roads like this, like delivering cargo through the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just go down to the bottom of this, and it should. The Ironworks, that Yukon Ironworks, is where we're headed. And then we're coming back up here with the product. What a gorgeous view this is, man.
Yeah, it looks good.
Ooh, I caught my spring there.
Yeah, me too. Damaged my shocks like crazy.
I only did one, thankfully. Well, when we get back up, the ink can repair us. So, oh, I did it again. Oh, pop, pling, pling.
Yep.
Those stupid rocks. And here's the roll steel factory. Mike and I are going to roll some steel into large pipes. Now, do you know how to do it, or do you need me to do it?
What do I do?
You're going to take those off, yep, and then put them in, and then you're going to you're going to manufacture some large, a large pipe. So we're going to take these.
We want one large pipe.
You're going to want one, and I want one.
I crafted one.
Okay, then put it on you.
How do I put it on?
To the up arrow thing with the right trigger.
There we go.
Yep. Oh, man.
No! Why is there a loading platform? Oh, it's screwed, didn't I? Can't get rid of it, can I?
You did. You're going to have to do
I'll
it.
go get a crane.
Oh, we were flowing and flying, and dang it. All right, I'll wait for you. All right, Mr. Mike has told me to go ahead and head back, so we're going to start, I'm going to start heading back then. It's not far. We'll take the trip up, though. This has been a real short mission, so I'll keep you with me on most of the video here. But once again, we're trying to cut this series a little shorter as we try to blast our way through all these missions. There's just so many missions. The hard thing about this game is there's really no, you can't, like, hurry your way through. There's just, especially with these big Salmon Peak missions. I know some of the other maps do this, too, but I think this one supposedly is the worst when it comes to, like, all the crazy, like, 10-part missions. And delivering like multiple billions of loads.
If you use mods. If you use mod trucks, you could really rush through.
Maybe, but they're not even, well, some of them are, like the monster, like.
But then you got to ask yourself, well, what's the point of playing it?
Right. We want to still play the game. Right. I don't want to just. Oh, well, what are you going to do? So let's see how we manage up. So that did take 4 pieces of steel, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we did need all eight of those, which is cool. We should see Mr. Micah here somewhere along the way. That was funny. I've done that before, where I like put it on the platform, and I'm like, wait, no, oh.
Well, I didn't realize that was the first option.
Right. And then you're like, wait, I don't have a crane. How do I get it? You don't. You got to get a crane once that happens. I thought you used to be able to suck them back in, but I think once you place it, it's placed. So if you haven't placed it, then it's okay. But if you place it, then it's done. Here we are coming back down. So the Twin Steers have come out of retirement, and I think we're probably going to end up using them quite a bit on these multiple hard, because once again, they're the easiest truck to use. They're really good off-road, and they can carry a lot of stuff without, the Russian trucks are great for the terrain, but these do just as well, honestly. The only downside is they're a little tipsy. All right, I've got the first of the big pipes delivered. Mr. Micah, I'm going to service this truck and pull it out of your way.
Yeah, just jump into... once you've done servicing that one, park it somewhere, and then just jump into mine, and then I'll load you. You up, and you can take off.
Okay. Efficiency level 5. I'm going to park next to this guy. Stop engine. Change truck. And let's go ahead and recover or repair. There goes Mr. Micah with the Russian crane.
Yeah. This is such a good truck.
Good truck.
It does. It's like its front nose does vary. You know, it does hit, but overall, this truck is. It can just go and go and go and go and go.
There we go.
I remember when I first seen this truck, I just thought, oh, what a piece of junk. But,
it's like a Russian fire truck.
This does make a great fuel truck.
Oh, right.
The on the back does not make this thing tippy.
Right, because it's so low to the ground, it won't get tippy.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of my favorite trucks because it's just so stable. Going down into a ditch or into a hole, the front will catch, but
yeah,
most time you could just power it through.
But that makes it a good crane truck too because of the low center of gravity.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna park this truck right here. And go ahead and grab the other Western Star. All right, so we're going to hang out here until Micah gets us loaded. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, Mr. Micah has arrived with the big Russian crane. Do you need me to move around, or am I okay where I'm situated?
You're okay. There we go. I have to change my camera view.
Micah.
What? Didn't work?
No, it worked. This is like the laziest way possible. Funk. All right, guys, I'm going to run this up to the factory. We'll catch up there. All right, folks, we have arrived back at the Gold Horse Mining main facility here, factory main block. And we're going to deliver this pipe that Mike and I made in a whopping like 10 minutes. Actually, about 25 minutes, but one more major mission done. Wham! Chuck that pipe at it, and the thing's going together. Look at all those things you can do with parts.
Oh, cool.
$26,000 right there. This is a vital stage.
That's what I'm talking about.
In building the whole plant. Thanks to your persistence, we did the impossible. Tell Luke that. Here's your share. All right, so let's take a look at what's up next. All right, so Mike, I'm going to the wilderness. Mike is going to the warehouse. We have some containers to recover. We'll see how this goes. I've told Micah that I think it's going to be easy to get him from the wilderness, and Micah's laughing at me because he's probably right. They're not. But I'm going to try. So off we go.
We're splitting up.
We're splitting up. I think you go to the left, right? Because I'm going downhill to the rolled steel fit warehouse to get my start. See you in a little bit. Hopefully not too long.
No problem. Let me know when you get stuck.
That's right.
Remember that Brutus crane truck is down there too. So
yes, if I get really stuck, I can save myself from heck. Slippy. Right 4 into left 5. Caution. Overcrest. Don't cut.
Oh, could you imagine doing that in one of these?
It would definitely take longer. There's the wilderness out in front of us where we're headed. All right, guys. So I'm going to head down there. I'll see you when I get, well, here and there. We'll see you. So I find myself in the woods as the sun's going down. Never a great thing. I'm trying not to use my four-wheel drive as much as possible, but here I'm going to have to. And I'm going to have to use my winch also because I'm high-centered. But this place is a mucky mess. There's a wood frame right there, I think. Yeah, the 2 metal beams are up ahead. Honestly, though, this swamp isn't too bad. I've been through here before. We actually rescued a Western Star, is what I'm trying to get at, out of here one time. But it was not an upgraded one, so it got stuck. But with the upgrades, this truck can kind of just walk right through here. It's like a walk in the park. I did damage my fuel tank. What are you gonna? Accidents happen now and again. When you least expect. It's from Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm stuck on something. That's that tree. I'm thinking I'm going to go all the way to the second one and then turn around and get the first one on the way back out. That means I'll be loaded for less time. And these houses are pretty close together, so I don't think there'll be it won't be a long journey. So hopefully this will not be as bad as it looked like it was going to be. How are you doing on your half of it, Mr. Micah?
Back now with fully loaded.
You're already loaded?
Oh yeah, I'm already heading back. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that was quick. I, on the other hand, am completely lost. All right. Well, I'm going to keep wiggling my way through, folks. We'll see you in a couple minutes. I have arrived at my destination. Alfie. He's a good boy. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Look at this. Why? Ugh. Yeah, we're going to have to dig our way out. The good news is I got plenty of fuel, so I was worried about running out of gas back here, but as long as we go slow and keep the diff lock or the all-wheel drive to a minimum, I should be able to get back no problem. So we got to go right again through these woods. So we got our first cargo package. Micah's already on his way back. Things are going well. We should be able to wrap this up quick. This portion. All right, I've successfully collected my second. Ow, get down! My second metal beam, thanks to Mr. Micah's guidance. Here in the dark of the woods, it starts to get hard to see where things are. But Mr. Micah did me a solid and guided me through using the mini map on his screen. So we are now ready to come on up and out of the swamp. Micah's already done his portion. I think this is where I have to come out. Let me take a look real quick. Is this where we went in? Where's my truck? What the truck? Wait. Where am I? Oh, I'm right there. Yeah, this is not where we came out. I'm going to go a little further. Right there. Okay. We got a ways to go. We're going to kind of skirt along here. I don't want to get up. There's a train wreck there, and then it's really crappy on like trying to follow the train bed. So I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. So we're going to take this all the way to the end of the swamp where we kind of have to go out, and then we'll cross over the tracks and end up in the rolled steel factory. Mr. Micah has showed up with fuel, which is good because I'm running a little bit low. Let's see. Let me pull up there. Oh, thank you, Mr. Micah.
No problem.
Mr. Micah's got his civilian Ank out. And we are pretty much all but done. I just need to get up this icy road of death and deliver these last two beams. We're done. So in an episode, we got 2 parts done. God dang. I don't know how I'm going to compress this series, Mr. Micah. There's just so much stuff. Oh. Here I come on the road again. Here I am. Fix me, Micah, fix me. Fix all my brokadids. Thank you.
Okay, so where do we get the medium pipes?
Oh, big mission. Big mish. All right. They are fully loaded. They have nothing to complain about.
Okay, there's the blocks.
We might have to make medium pipes if you don't see any. Let me look around and see what I can find.
Cement and metal rolls and consumables.
All right, I'm going to look. So Micah's going to make some roll. He's going to take rolled metal and make pipes. I'm going to get the last medium pipe out of the warehouse. So we're kind of headed the same direction until he gets to the one warehouse and I go to the other. But he's already left, so. Should be a pretty quick trip. We've already been down there a bunch of times. You guys have seen it. So I'm going to pause while we go get this done. Like I said, mine will be the easiest one because I've just got one thing to pick up. Mike will be doing all the work because he's going to have to take that over to the rolled steel factory, turn them into medium pipes, and then bring them back. He took the hard mission this time. I'll be back. All right, so I'm arriving at this warehouse. A little bit of off-roading having to get here, but nothing major. Mike and I are talking about how that spot in the back there where it's recessed a little bit behind the wood actually flips over, and in real life, it becomes a tractor trailer, which is really cool. Can I repair this? No. You have to be able to connect to the trailer to repair it, which sucks because I can't. I don't have a hitch. One of the limitations of this truck.
Is what?
There we go, medium pipes. No hitch for trailers.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I can't hitch this repair trailer on and fix my damaged shock.
I think it would make it too powerful, is why they got rid of it.
Probably. I mean, I still use it sometimes. Like, I'll hitch a trailer using a winch, but that doesn't let you fix it. So, it just lets you drag it.
That's why I always just drag a truck with this.
Oh, dang it. Tell you what, that's the second time I've bought my fuel tank tonight. Raked it. I Reykjavik it. Okay, so I'm going to head back. See you guys momentarily. I'm coming round the mountain when I come. I'll be carrying 1 pack of medium pipes when I come. I'll be driving up the mountain. Driving up the mountain.
Hey, enough.
My wife won't let me sing.
She's like, you shut up.
She's like, stop it. And she said, enough. I'll be singing really quiet.
I'll give you a 360.
I'll be singing really softly when I come.
Albert,
What?
I'll give you a 360.
No, thank you. A 360 nipple twist.
Yeah.
That sounds like some kind of fancy drink.
Do you want to see how much of a fancy drink it is?
A fancy drink. No, I don't really. I don't really want to taste that one. Hey, so Mr. Micah,
Yeah, bud.
Oh, that's right. Cool. Let's keep going.
do you want to work on collecting bricks and concrete blocks?
Yeah.
Now you might have to get cement to make the concrete blocks. And what you said, what? And then what I'm going to do is I will work on getting those cabins moved and getting the Ooh. Ah. What?
It's still not letting me roll.
Hold on.
It wasn't.
It is.
No,
Hang on a second, Micah. My wife is having a difficult life. I'll be back. Hold on. Wait. All right, so Micah's going to have to go here in a minute, so that means our fun's going to be over. But that's all right because we have a half an hour of material, which is great, which means I don't have to do any more editing because I've had to edit a lot of other videos. So we are about to finish up then. I'm going to get these cabins loaded on. These are a pain in the butt to do. I probably won't film that. So the next time you see us, Mike and I will be delivering the bricks and more cabins. I'll have to build some cabins, or one cabin, because we need 3 now. This is the first mission where we've needed 3. I've got 2 right here, but unfortunately we got to pick up some more. So I'm going to fiddle my way through getting these stupid cabins loaded on. I hate loading these cabins. Mr. Micah's getting as far as he can. His dad is calling, though. It's his dad's birthday. It's so cute. So they're going to go out to dinner. Happy birthday, Mr. Micah's dad. Mr. Dave Riker. What a cool name. Like, that is like just the Captain Riker. Did you say I'm a weird person?
Yes.
My wife said I'm weird. And then she married me, the fool. Little did she know. Little she know what a crazy man I was. Now she does.
But you haven't asked the question whether or not I would marry you now, knowing more about you.
I don't want to know because you probably say no. Would you marry me now, knowing more about me? Aw, she said yes.
Oh, that's nice.
I know.
She knows what she's getting into.
Yeah, now she knows what she's getting into, and she's still going to marry me, and that's cute. I would still marry you too, babe. See, I've been married before, so I already knew what I was getting into, so there was no shock. And to be honest with you, this one's a lot easier. All right, so we are going to, well...
I'm not sure if I should take that as a compliment.
That was a compliment.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying.
I hate these cabins! All right.
What are they? Well, I'll have to watch the video.
I got it all the way off, and then it popped back out. I'm just trying to get them out from underneath the awning so I can grab them with a crane and crane them on, because it's so much easier to move them with a crane than it is with this stupid forklift. But I think it's out enough. I can get it. Stop engine. So I'll be right back,
drag
folks.
them out with a crane?
No. Well, yeah. Once you get the, I don't know. I'm gonna try it. All right, folks. So I'm in the world's worst truck, and I'm on my way up. If I don't get stuck. Oh, the TranStar. That's actually, what'd you say, baby? No, TranStar. It's not that bad of a truck for a road truck. He says as he's getting stuck in the mud. TranStar. I'm stuck. I thought, oh yeah, this is just all roads, so there's a little bit of mud. Stuck. There we go. It's actually not that bad of a truck as far as road trucks go. But I didn't realize there's a raised kit for it that I don't have, and I don't know where that would be. Because I found everything.
Which one's TranStar?
The little flat front cab over from International. It's the one you find on the second Michigan map.
Be in Drowned Lakes or whatever.
Yeah. That's the one. Yep. Wait a minute. Where's the truck? Oh, man. I thought I was there already. I'll be back. We have arrived with the, amazingly, fairly without incident in our little truck with 0 damage and our big crane on top. And we're just going to yank that guy out. Come on, you stupid cabin. It's like herding sheep, Mr. Micah.
Yeah, you should see what I did to this truck.
What the frick is going on? Why is this cabin stuck so hard in the thing. Oh my God. These stupid cabins. Why?
I'm gonna park this truck here. I'm gonna leave it wrecked.
Okay, where is it at?
Right, I'm getting off. And I'm gonna leave this truck here so you can actually look at how much damage I did to it.
Okay. Did you get it delivered?
Yeah, I delivered the 4 bricks.
Impressive.
Yep. So the bricks are done. So the only thing you have to do is the concrete blocks and the 3 cabins.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Micah.
Yeah, no problem. And like I said, if you ever need help again, and you can't like really be on, then you can just set me in here, and I could do some of these missions.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I hope this helped.
It definitely helped. We're getting a lot done. We're almost done with this first half of the second half of this mission.
And thanks for the money, by the way. That really helped me out too.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys. Mr. Mike is taking off. We'll get these cabins loaded in the next episode. I'm getting a little frustrated now because it's just being stupid. I need to get the cabin out from underneath that pavilion, and then I'll be able to move it with the crane. I don't know about this other one, how we're going to get that out, but somehow we're going to have to wedge these out. And this is a pain in the butt. So we'll see you next time, guys. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for being part of the channel. Bye.